Guys, today I'm bringing you a brand new build video for Tristana. I've been watching the SEA Icon series, and it's basically a very high elo tournament that's happening in SEA, and there's a lot of Tristana players that go this weird type of build strategy on her that I found was super unique, and I've been testing it out and I love it. So we're gonna break down how to build this thing because it is a little weird. So when you first spawn in, you're going to get the basic longsword. The longsword is what you should always start off with. Once you get the longsword, what you want to do is you want to turn that longsword into a BF sword, okay? Once you get BF sword, the BF sword builds into the infinity edge. Just remember that. But you're not going to build into the infinity edge right away. What you're going to do is you're actually going to build Zeal and the shard. And basically what you do once you build these two items is you either go into static shiv and rapid fire cannon. Now, personally, I used to use static shiv a lot, but I watched this one player called Ninja7. He is one of the best Tristana players in SEA, and I see him go rapid fire cannon a lot. So he turns both of these into rapid fire cannon, or instead of going rapid fire cannon, you could just go static shiv. But your build will basically look like this. You'll have a BF sword and a rapid fire cannon. Now, this is amazing. I've been playing with this and it feels so good, and I feel like what makes this build so much better is I always felt like when I was playing Tristana and rushing Infinity Edge, I always had an attack speed problem, but when you're going this, you get 35% attack speed on yourself, which is great, and I think I always need that a little bit early game. And the BF sword is just great for that flat 40 attack damage that you get. So once you're at this stage, what you want to do is you want to rush these tier 2 boots, the Gluteus Greaves. They're really freaking good. In SEA, I see a bunch of the ADCs go the tier 2 boots as soon as they possibly can, really, usually after the first item. And sometimes I see myself delaying my boots a lot, and I think that's something I'm going to start changing in my own gameplay, going the boots as fast as possible. So once you get these boots, you're basically in a perfect position. You're going to turn this BF sword into the static shiv. I mean, not static shiv, into the infinity edge, okay? You take the BF sword into the infinity edge, and you should have these 3 items. And then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to take these the greaves, and you're gonna turn that into a stasis. So at this point, it depends what you're up against. If you're against a Nami, a Janna, then you can actually go Mortal Reminder third. But if you're not against, if you don't need heal cutting early on, then what you can do is just build the static shiv third. Great item. Great freaking item. Now the next item is going to be the Guardian Angel. Tristana is going to be engaging all over the place, so it's very key to pick up that Guardian Angel so you can play aggressive, and if you do end up dying, you have another chance at life again. And lastly, you're going to go with the Mortal Reminder. Mortal Reminder is such a great item because of the Executioner's Calling, which grants grievous wounds, which are super good against heal cutting. But if you really don't want to go that, then you could always go Phantom Dancer. But guys, this is the way you want to build Tristana. It's amazing. Trust me. Trust me, man. And in this video, you're going to see it at its best. Now, for the runes, you're going to want to run Conqueror, Brutal, Hunter Titan, and Sweet Tooth. Pretty standard runes. I love running these runes on Tristana. You're not going to really be changing any of these runes. For the spells, you can run Barrier and Flash, but guys, what I've been seeing there is that they actually do run Exhaust sometimes, and I've actually tested Exhaust on Tristana as well, and I recommend you to do this. If you have a winning lane matchup, then run Exhaust. If you have a support like Lulu, Janna, then you don't need to run Barrier because they can barrier you as well. So it's really up to you to figure out what you want. Do you feel like you need Exhaust to exhaust someone that engages on you, or you think you need that barrier to really survive in the early game? If you have a bad laning phase, then definitely I recommend you to run that barrier. So yeah, guys, this is the new Tristana loadout that I think is phenomenal, and a lot of the pro SEA Tristana players run. And yeah, guys, let's get right on into the gameplay. Alright guys, this was a very awesome gameplay, so I'm glad to be showing you guys it. I'm glad I actually was recording it. I did very well this game, so yeah. I'm gonna, I guess, break down kind of some of the thought processes with Tristana and kind of how you want to play her. And so in the laning phase is the most important part, I think, of playing Tristana personally. Because you could be a godly Tristana player, but if you can't get past the laning phase, you're going to be useless the entire game. So it's very key to understand when you can trade and when you cannot trade. And that is key. So in this laning phase, we are rocking Lulu Tristana against Sona Jinx. So right here, I throw down my bomb, use my Q, and just auto attack. That was a pretty decent trade. I usually want to trade when Lulu gives me a barrier or puts the polymorph on me. That gives me extra, you know, it makes me tankier with the barrier. Also, I am getting, I do a lot more DPS because I can attack faster, and plus the butterfly does good damage. So that's the only way we could trade. Also, Sona is really good at poking, and so is Jinx, so I really don't want to take unnecessary damage. As you can see, like, I'm just trying to farm and maybe take a trade where I can, but I'm never doing something too crazy. Like, Sona's walking up, I'm going to trade back, but I'm never really initiating something. Right here, it gets a little sketchy, but I take this fight because, oh, guys, look at this. I jump in, I get the kill onto Jinx, jump, wait to hit, and then flash, man. You do not want to flash while you're jumping. It is not good. You'll basically cancel the jump where you're at, and you won't even go that far. So that's why you gotta wait for the flash your jump to come down, and then you flash. So that was a great play by me, and that was just that play took a lot of, you know, game knowledge. Like, I knew I was gonna be able to get the kill onto Jinx, jump, flash out. So that was very clean. I bet the enemy team is very upset that I lived with that. So right here, I got my BF sword. I'm already getting ready to now build into the rapid fire cannon. The rapid fire cannon, man, I underestimated this item. I didn't think it was that good until I was watching the SCA tournaments, and I then changed my mind. So right here, I tried to jump over the trap, which was kind of stupid of me, but the Evelyn got the kill anyways. Since Jinx died, you want to make sure you shove in the wave ASAP so that the enemy Jinx can lose some gold. So I ended up shoving that. I'm just going to stay around here, get some vision control going on. I see that they're invading my teammate, so right here I put the bomb onto Lee Sin, and I have my ultimate, boom, ult, get the kill, jump out. You always got to be ready for your abilities to be resetting. Obviously, I ended up dying there, but my Gragas was able to rotate down and clean it up. So it wasn't too bad. You know, I can only live for so long. But one major tip, guys, is with your ultimate, once you get level 5, you could basically all in anyone and kill them. I'm being completely serious. It is so easy to all in someone. And I recommend you guys to use this strategy. When you put the grenade down and then use your skill 1, you want to count in your head 4 auto attacks or 3 auto attacks and 1 ability. So what I like to do is go 1, 2, 3 ult, 1, 2 ult auto, and that will basically, it takes 4 auto attacks to completely stack an explosive charge when you get level 5. So right here I hop in, I'm keeping my distance. I'm not just staying on him. I played the distance so well. I did not want to get on top of Sona in any type of way, so that's why I was just keeping my auto attack range. Something that I learned the hard way when I first started playing Tristana, guys, is you do not need to be jumping in all the time. I mean, you could jump in, but you don't need to jump on top of them. You don't need to jump. You just need to jump near them, or don't jump at all. Use your auto attacks. Like, do not jump in if you know you're gonna die. So when I first started playing Tristana, that was my biggest mistake. Right here, I really wanted to kill Jinx, and I was like, thank you, polymorph, boom, 1, 2, 3. But I flash in, I jump again for the slow, which was a pretty risky one, but I was able to secure the kill and get the jump reset. But I knew we had to back off here. We're basically dead here. As you can see, I'm holding out my jump, though, to slow the Lee Sin when the Lee Sin comes back in. I do get the Lee Sin kill, but frankly, I couldn't jump away, but that wasn't too bad. Personally, that was pretty decent. I got Jinx and I got the Lee Sin, so I'm just farming up kills. But yeah, like I said, when I was first starting to play Tristana, man, it took me a long time to learn this champ. This champ is not a first-time use, and you will get it down. You really need to understand how to read situations, and I think the key thing I learned is, man, you do not need to be playing so offensively with the jump. You could sit back and just focus the front person. You can kind of play Tristana like Kaisa. You want to focus who you can. And that's really the best tip I can give. So right here, we just go back on this Jinx. I don't know what this Jinx is doing. She just wants to die. And boom, we do so much damage. It's like, alright, might as well do the dragon here. Might as well do the dragon. And they engage onto our Gragas, so right here we have to be careful. I mean, the polymorph didn't get onto me. We had to use it defensively, but as you can see, I'm just jumping away, auto-attacking for max range. The Lulu ult came in a little too early, sadly. Definitely did not want to ult that early, but I know I still have my ult. So I'm not worried about this fight whatsoever. I'm literally kind of trying to look for a way to fight them. As you see, I got my jump up, and it's like, alright, I'm ready to get into this. So right here, I'm just literally poking what I can. I put the grenade onto Katarina. I'm getting ready to kill Katarina. I use my ult to secure, jump away. I'm trying to run away. Watch how I play my distance right here. Look at this. I'm playing my auto attack so safely right there, and I can't believe it I lived that. Also, right here, I got a little ambitious, and I was like, alright, I'm just going to hop back into the team fight, but I was only doing that because I had the blue buff, so I knew I could do it, but but I was able to kill him. I had barrier too. I knew Lee Sin was going to maybe take this. Boom, yeah, he tried to take it, didn't work, and I get the Sona as well. We got to run out of here because Katarina's about to be one fed person. Guys, what? This is how broken Katarina is. Look how fast I'm running away, and she can still catch up, bro. Oh my god, man. That is ridiculous that Katarina was able to get to me, man. Oh, that was so sad. I mean, she did have to flash for it. But honestly, I thought I was going to live that. So that was not good. We overextended, but I'm still getting a bunch of kills. Like, literally a bunch of kills. And just stacking my items. So right here, I mean, I'm pretty fed, man. I have my Infinity Edge, Rapid Fire Cannon. I have my red boots with the Stasis enchantment. So I'm a pretty happy camper right now. I'm just gonna keep farming up, try to get the levels up. It's very important on Tristana to keep farming, guys, because you want to level up. Because when you level up, you get a longer attack range. So right here, you can see me just focusing the front line, guys. I'm literally not going too crazy at all. Boom, boom. I'm trying to get into this fight so I can single out someone. Look, boom, ult, boom, auto. I'm getting ready to jump again. Boom, we got the reset. I flashed this time. I'm trying to catch up to this Lee Sin, but this Lee Sin is one quick guy. So, boom, we get the kill. I jump, and he flashes over. I think he flashed over. I don't know if that was a dash or flash right there, but yeah, as you can see, the way I utilize my jumps were very efficient there. And right here, I see Sona kind of overextending, so it's like, alright, Sona, you can't be here. She has to flash away, which is a great pop. So, right here, it's very smart to just not overextend. I kind of am trying to bait them a little bit. Like, I know this Lee Sin wants to play aggressive here, so I'm kind of just autoing him, throwing a bomb on him, trying to figure out what he's up to. I pick up the polymorph, and I'm just auto-attacking right here. I'm not going too crazy, but actually end up dying right there. I was overextending super hard right there. I was limit testing a little bit, so I had to just back off, you know. There was no reason I had to die there. It was a very stupid death, but my team was able to kind of turn it around, thank God. Yeah, so we make it out of that. Wow, man, I just yawned so hard right there. But yeah, we make it out of there. Our teammates were able to kill at least one person, so it made it okay. But yeah, I do plan on making a really full, in-depth Tristana guide so you guys could really know how to play her. But I actually do have a current guide on Tristana that you guys could go watch, and I actually do recommend you to watch that because you'll basically learn all the combos on Tristana. It's very important to know what combos to do and how you should be using your abilities. So right here, the Lee Sin gets an amazing kick. I'm jumping defensively, just focusing this Lee Sin, trying to do as much damage as I can. And I just have to run away because everyone's just catching up. And I ulted the Renekton to just continuously kite away. And right here was so sad, man. This was so sad. Katarina is a broken champion. Guys, go in the comments right now and type if you hate Katarina. Let me know if you guys hate Katarina, because I hate Katarina so freaking much, man. As you can see, it's like, man, this game's kind of getting turned around, but trust me, when I say I went on a massacre this game. Just trust me. I mean, I already have a bunch of kills, so they end up getting Baron, but the enemy team kind of trolls around with this Baron. I'm trying to get there as soon as possible, and I want to look to kill one person at a time so I can get my resets, you know, but man, our team just died so quick there, which was not very good at all. I'm waiting for them to come back to kind of defend this. Gragas had a great ult. Gragas is doing a bunch of damage. I'm like, alright, time for DNZio to enter the fray. Boom, we pick up the kill onto Jinx. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, I barrier. I'm keeping my distance. Boom. Double kill for the DNZio Tristana. And yeah, so they had Baron. They ended up costing their own Baron right there, because they overextended themselves. Gragas with a great damage output. And I'm just chilling, you know. I'm just chilling. I also, as you can see, this game, I built the Mortal Reminder 3rd because we are against the Sona and we want that healing reduction. But yeah, guys, also, I recommend you to watch the SEA Origin Series tournament, man. It is phenomenal. The teams there, the skill level is crazy, and I've learned so much from them. From just watching for about, you know, 2 hours, you know. You could learn a lot when it comes to building, how to position. I recommend you guys to go watch it. It's on the actual League of Legends Wild Rift channel. Definitely go check it out. I'm telling you, man, you will definitely learn something. So right here, I'm just trying to rush this Sona. I do end up popping her flash, and our Darius is just trolling. Like, what is he doing? But he is able to live, surprisingly. So right here, I'm trying to kind of play defensively. As you can see my position, I'm just taking the longest range fight. I'm going on Jinx right here. I'm doing a bunch of damage. I didn't even need to ult her. I just was hitting so hard, bro. Literally. And right here, I gotta catch this Katarina. The Katarina kind of trolled with the stasis. Great Gragas ult. I'm just going in. Boom. Boom. Jump again. And Lee Sin was able to dash away. So, great fight coming out of us, even though Darius wasn't even in the fight. What I did good there was, you guys could just see how I just use my range. It's really key to use your range correctly. You do not want to be getting too close onto people. Also, when you're playing Kai'Sa, you want to do the same thing. You want to keep your range. It's only like, I mean, the only champion that I play really ballsy is, I mean, I do play Tristana a little ballsy, but Ezreal, you know, the Ezreal playstyle, you could really do so many things. You could poke, you could get close because you could dash away. You can just do whatever you want. But on other champs, you actually need to be careful with your positioning and be smart, man, because CC can be a disaster for you. And I think I realized how I had bad habits in my positioning when I was playing Varus, because I realized how much I would like do risky plays and get away with it because I was playing champions like Ezreal, Tristana, that can jump away, or even Kai'Sa. So you really want to be careful. So right here, they're starting to siege us, but I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to try to defend it as much as possible. But I'm also trying to look for a fight, but I'm not jumping in onto them because I'm watching out for the Sona ult. I really don't want to get hit by the Sona ult because that's a really big stun. So there's nothing we can do. We're just running them off away. But Katarina decides to engage, and I just obliterate her so fast. I mean, I'm kiting away. Sadly, it was miscommunication between Goofy and I. I jumped away when I got ulted, but man, Gragas is securing some of those kills. Boom. Guys, how does Lee Sin live that? Dude, I thought Lee Sin would have died to that, so I let him go, but he lived. That is crazy to me that Lee Sin lived. Even looking at it back now, I don't know what he did to live. Like, I don't know if he was able to smite something, but he lived that. That's crazy. That is legit crazy. So right here, we just go on the Nexus and catch the dub. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know your thoughts on Tristana down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.